I think there's more than 8. There might be 10.
10? Well, I think there's.
Yeah.
I think you get 4 items and then it unlocks 4 more stages.
Also,
Yeah. He'll probably do this near deathless, if I had to guess. This game is not super difficult.
Yeah, only a 40 difficulty raid.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, the first game of this is 18 difficulty.
Really? So it's a walking simulator, as you might say.
Yeah, walk in the park.
This should be a fun run, though. I'm curious to see how this goes as a speed run, what route he takes.
好，这个又不需要啊，有声音。
Man, that Jimmy run was an absolute treat. I knew we were
直接开吧，
really
5、
good,
4、3、2、1，开始。
that was
crazy
really
run.
good.
Yeah, way more. No, I would have never guessed Gamey to be a great artist. Oh, and the run has begun.
Oh yeah, he just okay. So yeah, he'll start off. This is like the hub, the grasslands.
Yeah, now we're in the fields, you know.
Yeah, he's gonna take all the warps, I suppose. That's like a hub area, and you can like teleport to different spaces.
Yeah, this game is what you would call a rage game. So there's traps as you storm shooting that spike, and that spike falls from the sky, you know.
I wouldn't call it a rage game.
Do you know?
That might be a derisive term.
Something smart words. He's gonna hit the yellow switch palace, but it's grey this time around.
Yeah, this like unlocks some stuff, I think.
Yeah, I think it adds some blocks around. Oh, by the way, we didn't introduce ourselves. My name is Anujo71.
Yeah,
And that's Flavia.
Flavia.
That's Kalida.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We were actually commentating the last run as well.
Yeah, you might have remembered us from other games like Kill the Needle Games 3 and 1+2.
The math checks out.
You know what?
他好像有键盘声，但是他没
This
说话。
area is quite... I don't think it gives the game justice in terms of its looks. This game gets very pretty later on.
Yeah, well, you know, there's nothing wrong with sticking to the original white.
Yeah, it's just a good old classic.
I'm never gonna complain about that.
You know,
It brings you
can't
back to
complain.
good times.
但是总体还是很送的啊，所以大家可以放心的啊，避奶。
But yeah, you just kind of go through. It's pretty straightforward, this part. He could have done this in any order he wants. I guess he wants to do factory stage first for whatever reason. Maybe he just likes it the best. I'm not sure.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry, I was distracted.
I wasn't saying anything. I was just running my mouth.
Wow.
Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of traps in this game.
The last boss.
Oh yeah. Almost all the bosses in this game are just cherries, which is
A yellow cherry or a yellow apple, depending on where you're from. I personally switch between the two.
When it's a boss, it's a cherry for sure.
And when it's a obstacle, you think it's an apple.
Yeah, because you take apple lines, you know.
Not false. But I think it's apple alliance just purely because of the alliteration.
You think so? I mean, it does flow off the tongue nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, and he dies unfortunate death. Very unlucky.
Ooh, that was just unfortunate. There's not. You
好像
don't,
本质上偏简单。
you don't dodge those. I was gonna say he'll probably deathless all these bosses, but
But you know, that was just unlucky. You know, no one could have saw that coming. Not even a player like as good as who's running this.
Oh, are we ahead of the stream? I don't even know how that's possible. I'm just watching on Bitty Bitty.
Yeah, same. How are we ahead of the stream?
I don't know. We aren't. Now I'm just confused. But yeah, he beats the boss. He wraps it up on the second try.
Yeah. Go back at the forest. And now, like we said earlier, this game is not very linear. You can do it in any order you want.
And this area has a lot of traps. This area has a lot of traps, and it can be quite frustrating if your memory is bad, because you have to go through that area like 4 or 5 times.
He goes through the door just to go through it again. Do you know where that is, Mr. Kalida?
It's so that he has it later. You have to go through the door
Ah, I
save.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that he can teleport later for the strats. Yeah, I am watching on Bitty Bitty. I
Yes,
assume
same. Yeah. Should we
that'll
switch to
get,
that?
no,
Yeah.
because then it'll just be like
Yeah,
it's better to
just
be
wait.
ahead.
Yeah. I agree. I
Unless
would agree.
someone else has a better opinion. But you know what they say about opinions, don't you, Anish?
Yeah, you always got one until you don't.
Well, I was gonna say opinions are like butts. Everybody has one.
You got one until you don't.
Eh, That's not what they say.
I've had some people say that.
对，这个是洞穴关卡。
Alright, I'm gonna try the VLC stream.
I'm actually not watching the VLC stream. I tried it, but it was just lagging too hard. And I could try it again though. Let's see. Like it just wouldn't load everything. VLC has always been weird on my computer.
Oh, it's loaded? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see. It's very laggy.
Yeah, it turns like gray and then it.
Yeah. I was watching good old Billy.
But it seems like it's working okay on Bitty Bitty.
Yeah, it's good.
It's actually pronounced more with like almost a D sound. You know
Okay,
that?
I've been noticing you say that, but I was just assuming you were wrong.
No. I've been classically trained in Mandarin.
Okay, understandable. But here we are at the next boss, a red cherry or a red apple, depending on where you're from once again.
And this one just does like targeting attacks. I forgot what the. Oh yeah, the yellow ones are like anti-targeting. It's a pretty fun boss. But once you have it, once you understand it,
Yeah.
especially for a runner as good as Betty.
Betty's the person who made the game.
Yeah. Oh, Betty's the person who made the game. I don't know the runner's name then. Sorry.
They might just be the runner as well.
It could be, but I don't think it is. Unfortunately, I cannot read Mandarin.
Really?
Yeah. It's actually born in America and never learned.
Let's Google Translate.
So yeah, this sky area has some very interesting gimmicks. It has infinite jump, and then it has the timing, the timer thing. One of the more interesting gimmicks I've seen in an older game, for sure.
I like this gimmick, although I can see how it could be frustrating if you were the player. But watching, quite fun.
No, it's a lot of fun. It's not super tight, so it's not like it's forcing you to go insanely fast. So.
He doesn't do the double corner.
The double corner would have been pretty bold, but not really speedrun safe.
Yeah, no my marathon safe.
Ooh, unfortunate death, but that's okay. That was like the second death of the run.
太简单了，没有翻车点。
Yeah, I think it's actually the second death.
Yeah.
You may notice that the time goes up when he grabs the green orbs.
That is to give you more time.
Yeah, he skips one of the orbs. Wow. Intriguing.
I think he can use it later now.
Yes, exactly.
Because
I think it's fine. He has a lot of spare time.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that last orb in the corner, it sets you to a specific time.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Why you'd skip it.
Yeah, he skips it so that he can have extra time at the end. I believe is how that works.
These red ones get rid of your time. You know.
So he's gonna dodge this.
Now at the next boss.
Now this boss is interesting.
Very cool boss.
这个
I
boss
think.
我见他掏过几回啊，
Because
然
it's
后
like
不难，
you know,
所以估计没
it's
什么
like an
问题。
avoidance, except you have time as your health.
Pretty cool. An avoidance or an endurance, depending on where you're from.
Yeah, except it's more of a boss because you shoot.
Yeah. But you definitely do avoid.
Oh yeah, but avoiding things does not an avoidance make, is what I've always said.
Hearing some huge drama on the behind side of the FASF. Someone has dropped out of the trap race.
Really?
Nothing.
Oh no, he died at. Oh, how did that happen?
This
I guess
game is just not giving him very good luck currently, I don't think.
He's doing the best he can, but the game just doesn't want him to clear. And when that happens, there's nothing you can do. Who dropped out of the trap race? Do we know?
No, but I think we're getting Joshua Boring in instead.
Oh,
It
really?
was a good treat.
比起正常的打苹果当弹幕，他其实有了一次机会的，他只是没有珍惜好这次机会而已。所以
Who's in the lineup for that? Let me see.
只能说很可惜。
Sele, Cosmo Wing,
而且这个 boss 好像
Meh, and Avengi.
前期的运营，
He dies again to the boss on Forge, but he will succeed.
我觉得他前期
I'm
至少
sure of it.
吃到
Whenever you shoot this boss, you may have noticed that it shoots out a red ring,
我觉得这样子可能会
taking down his time. It might even take his time down to 0 straight up.
I think it takes 5 seconds off or something like that.
他一
And then the normal ones, the green ones just give you like 1 second. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Pretty
yeah,
balanced.
it's balancing it. Yeah, for sure.
这个强大的技术能力面前，我们要给他抱有足够的信任。我们拿20多秒来到了2阶段。
Oh, he is doing some crazy dodges right now.
点重于他这个减号。
Oh yeah, he's well, as you would expect from a speedrunner of his caliber.
Oh no, he gets hit by one. The time is ticking down slowly but surely, back up to 12 seconds.
可以。
Yes, this fight can be a nail biter for sure.
Yeah.
Depending on the
Very cool
RNG
fight.
with the random 360.
I do believe the apple's got 3 more hits, perhaps 2 now, or maybe 3 now. Definitely just 1 hit left.
Now,
Oh, and he dies again.
oh,
Oh no.
yeah, this is definitely one of the harder bosses in the game, though. Definitely, because you can get some bad RNG. From what I remember, most of the rest of the bosses are relatively peachy keen, as it were.
我们的策略应该还是要这个多吃加号，
Peachy keen.
加号，
Yeah, like a
最
peach.
重要的还是前期多吃加号。
You know?
Yeah, I know, bro. I'm aware. I'm British.
You have peaches in the UK?
Yeah, we have peaches. I don't think I've had a peach before for sure, but I don't have them very often. I'm more a pear or a green apple. But I was gonna ask you, what do you prefer, green apples or red apples?
Yellow apples.
Okay, that was not one of the options.
But definitely green if I had to choose between those two.
Let's go.
我们不要贪刀。
I also am a green enjoyer.
Wait, did I say green? I meant red. Yeah, I hate
What?
green apples. Granny Smith apples? Nasty. Did I say?
What the hell? You said green, bro.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Aw.
You literally said green.
Oh. Well, I was looking at the boss, I guess, and I saw the red, and then
Oh, the boss is, yeah, it's fair.
Well,
I get
it was
The
green
boss is
and
also
red.
green, yeah, so that. Oh my god, ruined.
well, I'm trying to do too much at once, you know.
He does defeat the boss though, after all.
Yeah, he did get it, and you know, death is expected. It is a fan game after all.
Yeah, you know, a rage game.
喝可乐，喝可乐。
I think rage game is kind of rude. I would not call this a rage game.
You wanna call that a rage game?
No.
All
I would call it
all video games are rage games in general, to be honest.
Depends
Oh,
on
as you
your-
can, sadly the
到中我们就没有什么好说的了。
screen has said this run is by Cosmo Wing, Joshua Boring, Sally, and Meh.
也没有什么很变态的坑。
I don't think those are actually the runners.
I
Just to
don't
be
think, yeah, just to be clear, I don't think those are the runners.
person running this game.
这个竞技，
Yeah.
I don't know their name because it's in Chinese,
要看
but
这个耐
I think it translates to like Koro or something.
Oreo. That sounds kind
Oh,
of
and the
familiar.
double jump gets eaten. Oh no.
You got Wendy's, as our friend Rassic would say.
还是看一下。
Ah, is that what it's called when you lose your
Yeah.
double? I
Yeah,
see.
because it ate your double,
没有什么
your double cheeseburger. Wendy's.
I see. Don't know if I'm a fan of that, but
How could you not be a fan?
I don't eat double cheeseburgers.
就像冒奶
Do they have Wendy's in the UK?
看不到。
They added like one like American brand, American place to here. I don't know what it's called though. Let me check.
一般也不会出现
Chicken is sometimes pretty good. Not
It
sponsored.
might be, yeah, it was Wendy's actually.
特别意料之
Yeah,
外
Wendy's is awesome.
一般说不上。
But yeah, he's
Go on.
moving through this stage
yeah,
pretty
he's
easy.
flying. He's flying.
当然，如果你们有
This stage is like the trigger stage pretty much. It has some crazy pathing, as you probably noticed.
下的话，你们也
And now for the Granny Smith apple.
Granny Smith apple, the best. In fact,
Yeah, this one is a, as you can see, a spiral pattern. Fairly straightforward.
fairly straightforward. A lot easier. It looks a lot easier than the other two bosses. Oh well, this phase 2
Oh,
gets
yeah.
a lot more
The
intense.
counter spiral comes out and it gets a little more difficult.
关
But I'm
Still
sure
not too bad.
they will make quick work of this.
And the boss is down.
难点，
Easy.
Into the pool he goes.
很快
学。长在吗？
So he has one
右
more.
下角那个跑者的信息。
Wait, does he? Yeah, he has one more of the normal bosses.
Yeah, he'll unlock some more shortly.
这么多人跑这个，
And then it opens up another path.
不是一个人，
Or like 4 more paths, I guess.
好多人，好多人跑。
I think there's a final boss here. And then
出了
啊，后
Yeah,
面
like
这一
unlocks
关
the
应该
extra stuff.
很多人都很熟悉啊啊。
the notorious spotlight
老
gimmick.
番，
这下一个
Was it
下一个那个
XXX
出现
Temptation?
坑的那个
You said
有一个
spotlight
没管估了，换了那个
Moonlight and
刚才在调
You
换
know,
下
I think it was him who said that. Oh, the screen may have noticed the screen from
经典老番
K3.
就不用
it's
这
also
种经典
yeah,
老
it's
番
in a few games. I think it's in
我也不说什么不玩不是中国人了。
what's it called? Cultured as
没有
well.
见过都不算是一个
Yes.
合格的云玩家，对吧？
It's
Yeah.
it's a screen.
This is actually the last screen is actually where my K3 playthrough has ended. Not because I couldn't do it, just because I was like, this is a nice stopping point. Very pretty
Yeah.
screen.
You would have whooped it pretty fast, I'm sure.
Yeah, you know, especially now after my needle transformation.
This is probably one of the
个
this is probably the hardest platforming screen in the game, just because the cycles and
啊，
you know, it's
这
relatively
一面
difficult.
出现的时候
Yeah, I
还是
remember
因为
our
要
boy
跑两
placed
个
me
来回
troubling on this for a while.
这种
Yeah, and it's just such a long save, like
长程
it's very easily to lose your mental, as it were,
你得知道这个时候的 Enjoy the Game，
if you die on it a couple
不是
times.
GMS 游戏啊，它手
But
感
naturally,
不是
he
很
does
好
not
的
die.
Is this screening? No, it's
还
not.
还行。
I don't think it is, but this screen is like very cool. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I like too. We like our cycles around these parts.
Yeah, and I'm always a fan of this layout.
是
You've probably seen it featured in other games with the squares. That trap at the end is very mean.
竟然敢拿前朝的剑斩清朝的斩什么斩
But you'll see this one kind of combines gimmicks from other areas because it is, you know, semi. Well, it's like it's kind of final stage, but not really. It's final stage before the second half of the game.
This screen now is in K3. You may have recognized it
Oh yeah, this is definitely a medley pick.
from our stage 1 K3. You know, we all love K3 around these parts, right? Speaking of K3, did you beat Figure yesterday, bro?
Yeah, figure, of course. Basically, first tried the final boss. That is a fun game. I like Figure.
到黑苹果了，黑苹果。
Well, you didn't beat it.
有颜色的苹果
I did.
肯定要打，没有
Oh, you did. Did you do the tier list?
这个刺激上
No, because it was late and I was tired and I had to get up at like 7 this morning. So,
True. Good. Then I would have missed
深
it.
受其害，好吧？以前天天这样子。
but yeah, this boss has like all the attacks from the other bosses, and it's kind of just like
你们没事
put
玩
together as some sort of like medley.
不是就喜欢每次跳两步吗？特别是顶上有墙的时候，就喜欢
These
Yeah, this
circle
one's
attacks,
really
really
cool.
Yeah, this one's really cool. The circle attack is probably the hardest one here, because if you're just in a bad spot and they spawn in a bad spot, then it's kind of just over.
Does the spike kill you? I wonder.
啊，看
I don't think it does in this
这点
one.
超号肯定就是
This is no
What's
destination.
your opinion on games with the spike kills you in bosses like this? Are you a fan?
I think it's based.
后面还有多长啊？
You enjoy?
I think
I think it
it's
definitely
'cause spikes kill you in the
Yeah.
rest of the game.
it definitely adds another element to the fight. A lot more of an intense one.
especially if the spike is moving. It can be quite
Yeah.
the.
迫不及待的奶的意思啊，我是说，
Yeah, like that
迫
bot
不及
from
待地
K2.
见识一下早期的作者
And the
的
spikes,
的
first
that
try.
explodes first try. Absolutely crazy.
并没有说迫不
Easy
及待地
life.
开奶
Moving on to the second half of the game. I think
Good
there's.
timing because we're reaching the halfway of the estimate.
Yeah. He had a few unfortunate deaths, but for the most part, it went
很快很快，
very smoothly.
确实很快。
Ooh.
那按照这个节奏，就是里世界就是跟那个 MC 一样要进
The second half doesn't really get too much harder. It's a little bit harder, but he should. A player of his caliber won't have any issues.
听到了一声
New door.
收款，
The game's scrolling up. Wow, high tech fan games.
受不了啦！
The
So
blocks are
yeah,
here.
you'll remember some spaces there were outlines of blocks. Those outlines get filled in now.
Yeah,
上完
the
So
game
you
really
can-
using the map to its what am I trying to say?
Advantage.
Very yes.
然后打完这个黑苹果之后，出现新的路。
Yeah.
Hard word. Whoa, yeah, I think he just what? Whoa! You see that?
新的路应该就是
What, the big cherry?
He like TP'd,
进里世界的路还
Yeah, he used the warps.
是那个
but like there was no door on the other side. You know,
啊，
no
沙
ignore
漠
it.
关。
He's not in the desert.
Probably
传
just
送门了，现在是
If I had to guess that you were
上天
seeing.
入地晋升。
Yeah,
I'm not sure why
你是包租公
he
吗？
well, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly why he's going for the doors instead of just going through the
这也
stages,
太对了
but I guess it's so he can teleport
给
quickly.
给
That makes sense.
Yeah,
打骨折，好
I would
probably
understand what he's doing for like if I was playing casually, but speedrun wise, maybe it's faster as well.
两边开完了
Yeah, it's probably faster because he can just teleport to that stage instead of going through the hub. Yeah, that makes sense.
We got some Mario lava boos. What are they called? I don't know what they're called.
没有什么特别多的。
lava
常见的岩浆设定啊，还有火精灵啊。
I would go find out, but you
哦
know,
这里全直接从中间跳过去。
Yeah, Mario levels, etc.,
you know,
etc.
we love Mario. No, we hate Mario
这
actually.
跟下珠峰差不多稀奇了。
It's not really much of a Mario level. It just has a few Mario sprites.
Yeah,
Don't tell Nintendo.
don't tell
Oh.
Nintendo or they'll get us. Ooh, unfortunate death, but you know, only like his fifth death this whole run, to be honest.
现在
He went for the speed strats. He's not hesitating at all down there.
这几关没 BOSS 非常。
You got it. It's a speed run,
这
man.
个不太清楚，
Very true.
这个得看，因为我
Like you got some
Yeah.
platforms there.
云都没云过
Yeah, more
是
platforms.
事实上我是没有见过
You
这
just
个
kind
Eight
of go.
platforms.
我大概知道一点点。
I'm sure he has these cycles down
别
to
的
a
游戏里
T.
面玩到过，
Yeah, it looks like he knows
怎么突然
when to
退了
go, when to not
是
go.
要刷新那个火
You
星
know,
的
everything.
这个出现时候。
But yeah, if anyone hasn't played this game, I would recommend it. Even on a casual
这
playthrough,
个
it
好
probably
像都
takes
是
2
跳
hours.
都是这
You
种
know,
假坑，
very fun, chill game.
假坑来的，
I haven't played it, bro.
而且收集了
Well,
收
you
集
haven't
了
played
些
many
东
fan
西。
games now, have you?
True.
I'm surprised it wasn't.
Unfortunately-
那下一个
It's very reminiscent of See the Moon.
It's in Mr. Mint's placements challenge. That's why I guess. I mean, I might as well first, to be fair.
Oh well, you know what they say.
Oh, See the Moon, great game though. I'm gonna be commentating that next week, hopefully.
Oh yeah, it
这个
is
沙
being
漠
run
采
next
取的
week.
是一个
I
大
forgot.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll be back around for permanents too.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I wonder if they'll let us on.
I don't know.
是一个
Maybe we fumbled the bag.
确实有海洋。
Maybe
我猜
maybe
应该是有海洋，
Yeah.
因为你就
Jimmy
地形嘛，
What a treat.
这挺牛逼。
Absolutely crazy.
是，连环镜设计都是点数，
This run, we're at 20. We're at just over halfway.
没话说。
Yeah. He'll make short work of all this needle. I don't expect too many more
这个
deaths.
次的难度
Yeah.
As long as you do the traps, most of this is fairly straightforward.
你像如果
Yeah, man,
把
these players are nuts. They're
怎
just
么加强
crazy.
呢？这至少得上个双次，懂了？这个
I'm always
至少得
shocked
再
people
难
can
一点
remember this many traps.
You know,
Even if
honestly,
you-
same.
If you've played it 5 or 6 times, man.
You know, even
If
in
you
Boshi,
ever
I forget about some of the
多靠
traps.
青春
Yeah. If you ever play this game, you'll realize it is very easy to forget the traps, especially in the hub area, even though you go through it like 8 times.
Yeah, I mean, I usually forget about traps, and like I'm doing like one screen, and there's like a trap at the end. I can constantly forget about it, so it'd be awful.
I guess these guys are just built different.
The Eastern community is just crazy.
The superior community, some people might say.
Alright, that was unnecessary.
Although we have had we've had our fair share of good players doing cool things recently.
Yeah, like Nada having the world record for 100% that game we just saw.
Yeah, killed the needle game.
He didn't fight a boss there, but he ended up getting the book.
Yeah, I forgot. There are actually no bosses until final here.
See,
Yeah, you just get the books and then mosey on. He hasn't shown you, but there's a hub area on the top where it shows like all your books.
yeah, no,
So-
I saw it.
I can't remember if he showed it or not. I don't see why he would.
The place with the doors, no?
No, not that hub area. There's an area where it's like a box and it has all of your different books that you've collected. You have to get all 4, and then it opens up the next stage.
Now you may see there's some anime girls here.
This is one of the most iconic stages of all time.
Once again, Flav using the word iconic.
Incredible. The bamboo block. Legendary.
I like the bamboo spikes. They're cool.
And then you have the anime girls. I think they're probably from Rabby Ribby.
What makes you say that?
Because they have bunny ears.
Oh.
They're probably Rabby Ribby.
You may notice that he's avoiding them because if he jumps on them, he will go into the spikes above him, which he does not want. Now we got the
Fun
blue
fact,
shirt.
These do not refresh your double.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's a bit
unfortunate. Now we got some Boshy springs here.
你看这地里面能买弹簧的，弹簧能把 key 的弹那么高呢？弹那么高，怎么不把它投给？
So now you just
头
bounce
上
from it, you know.
想就是世界观的问题，懂吗？我们不能拿我们的世界观去
我
别人的世界观，
what was I gonna
这
ask?
是不科学且
You know,
不符合
I don't know.
常识道理。
I don't know.
Maybe something about
他
Rabby
磕
Ribby.
头，他
I
磕
was
头
gonna
会
ask
掉
if
下来
the
我
what's your
会
opinion on these not refreshing your double jump, but
懂吗？
I realized that was stupid. Oh,
对待
For the game.
an unfortunate death.
不是怎么都有人。
Are you
Maybe
enjoying the game right now?
给
Huh?
给这个
Are you enjoying the game?
Oh, this game's fantastic. I love this game. I very much enjoy the game.
That's what I was gonna say, Sele Sele. That's from Toho.
抱谁的猛
Like most things in fan games. But
they have
yeah,
rabbit.
yeah. What are you
So-
trying to say, bro?
Rabby Ribby.
Are you trying to say Toho can't have rabbit ears?
这么简单过了。
I'm not saying it can't. I'm just saying, you know, by process of elimination, Rabby Ribby, rabbit ears.
我们不妨探讨
You know?
On to the next area we go. Bamboo's finished, desert finished, volcano finished, lightning
只
speed.
有讲骚号环节，
太拉了，
因为真没有什么难的。
But yeah, he has one more book to get, and then we'll be on to the final area. He's made, as I suspected, pretty quick work of these final areas.
He has entered the sea area. Here we are.
Oh, before I said that dark area probably had the hardest screen, but I think the sea area actually has the hardest one.
挡都不成了。
There are some hard cycles in this area for sure, but I'm sure he has them down pat.
讲推关野，推关野吧。有咩落去先？
You know, cycles depends on how I feel about them. You know?
Yeah. Well, these ones are basically fun. It can be hard to figure them out for a first playthrough, but they're relatively straightforward.
这个可能苹果镇比较难，因为以前的游戏它最难的地方就是苹果镇，
Very good song for this
因为它
area.
是摆的难可以什么，但是
I
苹
muted.
果镇摆的难它是有容错的，知道吗？
Okay, this is probably the hardest one in the
摆
game.
的偏难太
That
感受
cycle.
不到，所以很容
Ooh.
易就会造成一种以前
It
的
slides right through it.
Was that animation dependent?
现在很难摆出以前的苹果阵。
It might have
Probably.
been animation dependent.
Oh my god, more cycles in this game. I don't think I've actually seen most of this area.
有时候会憋死
Oh
人
yeah,
Did
this
not
one
pay
has
attention.
因为有时候能
it has a lot of
有时候
circle
长不出灾。
things.
I saw this. I did see this screen. This screen is an intense one, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you can actually fast cycle this, but I don't know if he has that stratagem on lock.
那这种苹果
It's probably not very consistent.
现在就不要
You may be thinking, why doesn't he go back left? But the trap activated, making it null, so he cannot go back left. So he has to go through the bomb. And he spams jump all throughout, and he's through the area. That was extremely
就
fast.
像维新组
That spamming was incredible.
确实这个
Obtains the book, saves it just so he doesn't have to get it again, just in case he dies on the save. Although I doubt he will. Look at him, he's flying through the game right now.
到此一游嘛，不就
For a casual playthrough, it's very common to accidentally die with that book. The C book is probably the hardest book, like, to save with.
Yeah, for sure.
喷气好骚，这也能
The warp doors are probably part of the 100% category.
Here we
that
are,
would
now,
make
now,
sense. That would make sense.
唐老鸭
now we're at the hub.
Yeah,
With some
this
conveyor
is
belts. What's your opinion on this gimmick, Flav?
conveyor belts, based.
Yeah.
是的结果
Base.
说
Don't
到
know if
唐
I'm
老
gonna
鸭
agree.
They can be done
They will
poorly, but
They're
I think
hard.
any gimmick could be done poorly.
To be fair, my only experience of conveyor belts is in Nang.
弹幕区
Nang has a few,
确实
a few parts
The boys are back in town
that are
我的先
They're just hard.
questionable, I think, with the conveyor belts.
塔呢
Thank you, Iron Brew, bro. We do try. We're here.
But he's just finishing up the run now. It's pretty straightforward. There's
Only
one
10 minutes
room.
remain until estimate.
说到塔就不
There's actually one room at the end of this. It's pretty hard,
太对了
but I'm sure he'll take care of it. There's some hard traps in one part.
艾特人
I'm sure it's nothing to him, a player of his caliber.
Oh,
宝
absolutely
宝
not.
是什么
He？won't even blink.
有人来做那就有，没人来做那就没有。
There's a red orb, seems to be here.
塔
Orb.
Oh,
子循环
oh, don't do that, bro.
Orb.
Oh no. You ruined the commentary in one foul
这
swoop.
这个
What do you
里面有
mean?
两个分支
I'm joking.
确实是一段
Orbs are cool, man.
Orb.
You know, we all love the Super Mario World orbs around these parts.
Yeah. I love watching games done quick and saying
I
orb.
love watching games done quick and saying orb.
小姐姐呢
Oh, there's another one.
克洛伊
Wait for it.
Okay, we're waiting for it. The blue circle is appearing.
I think it's a sphere. You can tell it is three-dimensional because it has
Yeah, true. The glow,
the sheen
这也
on
太
it.
敷衍了
the sheen, the league I am.
克洛伊重重的叹了口气
啊，神之秘宝，那简称宝哥对吧？
神之秘宝
I wonder if the Chinese people listen to our commentary. Orb.
Orb.
他还问啥
So that's unlocked the
几个游戏提到
the things.
几乎每个
Is it the final
almost
boss?
everyone 可以到白
I
了
think there's one more after this. I think.
啊这
'Cause I know there's a screen.
There is 8 minutes that remain.
讲讲这个
There's a screen he hasn't done
其实
yet.
我是不知道
I'm pretty sure there's one more
我觉
boss.
得这个 boss 是个
Like I think this is a
白的
debate, as it were,
对为什么
like the
很
Twitch
对
emote.
Any debated people in chat?
I think it is. I could be wrong. Because I know there's like a screen with
所以
What's it
就是
called?
咒律要跟
the
克洛伊
indie
批的游戏
the game, you know.
那今天七夕我只能这个
You know the game
我
where you're like
送
saving the
我
rabbit people.
可以吧
I don't know.
You save rabbits in Sonic.
辩证对
It's not Sonic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the old platforming game.
弹下去
It's like
完保了
I don't know. It's early.
Oh my!
That was an insane dodge.
Yeah,
Dodge.
crazy reads. So the way he actually does damage to the boss, the white apples, he shoots them to make them gray, and then once they bounce back into him, dealing damage to the boss.
Yeah.
So he has to dodge, shoot the apples, and just hope that an apple hits that boss.
And there it goes.
There he goes.
然后今天是7-4，确实是。BG 救我等于保估计我。
Would seem to be GG, although, however, there's more.
No. This run would not end that easily.
You know, the never-ending game, we all like to say.
还有
There is another door, a boss door that appears above the previous darkness room.
And this is the area. Cave Story was the game I was thinking of. It has some Cave Story sprites in it.
Oh, I haven't played Cave Story.
二城
Oh, Cave Story is very good.
Yeah, I plan on playing it one day.
Classic, as it were.
Iconic game, would you say?
Pretty iconic.
这
Yeah,
番
I mean, Boshi does have a character from Cave Story after all.
这件事情
Oh, I like this sprite. I like this.
取决于我们怎么理解的。
That's
These
them.
from Cave Story, wow,
中
nice.
的话，我们还是
I think they are.
不用担心的，它基
The
本上
spikes seem a lot smaller than usual,
我们看过它
although
前面的
they're
关
not.
系
I think it's just because of the
这
outline.
个
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
特洛伊特对
Optical
道具的
illusion
理解已经有一定的把握，能够
Kind of like the line in a coma art cover, an optical illusion, you know?
Yeah.
所以这个不用担心。我
Yeah.
们主要看这个 boss 怎么打而已。这 boss 肯定也偏难，你看。
But I think the stage is actually pretty short. He'll whip it pretty quick. The cycle can be pretty annoying if you don't know what to do because of that trap.
大 boss。
But he knows what to do, so.
He knows, of course he knows.
之类的
He's just flying through this area right now.
Easy
才能
peasy.
太着。
This screen is probably the most frustrating thing in the game on a blind playthrough,
Really?
肯定很差
especially if you don't know how to low jump, because you'll see these traps activate, and yeah.
是路米
Really? This game doesn't look too frustrating.
路米
Oh, it is frustrating if you cannot low jump,
啊，我今天又没奶，我今天
and
奶
these traps will kill you multiple times, so it makes it a very long screen.
The never-ending screen, would you say?
Yeah. Thanks for the raid, Trollexium. Thanks.
Damn, let's go.
Huge, massive. But yeah, this
Really
is like
help.
the very end. This room's
一
almost
个交
over.
错小进入。
You'll
Yeah,
see
now
this
we got-
part.
Yeah, as you can see, the
Yeah.
background is moving.
太稳了，这个太稳了。
May trip you out a
一
bit.
口奶奶割你2分均。
Two gates in a row. That might have even been hard for Jimmy, but
But, you know,
确实这么送。
now we've got a downward diagonal. Oh no.
downward diagonal claims another victim.
The classic double downward diagonal ruining runs all around.
太帅了，
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
太帅了，
It's
Oh,
over.
no.
You might
Mental
need to
block.
grab the diagonal one.
弹下去路米压死老婆，
He does it from very far. Now the final boss
Oh,
fight, what I
this
believe.
Really cool.
打 boss。
She's
This is
straight
like from Toho.
meters.
Isn't this just Flandre?
这个
It's actually pretty difficult.
整个战斗就是模仿东方
It
不
is
败。
definitely from Toho. You can just tell.
因为左上看到那个，
Yeah, I don't know who this girl is.
Isn't it
It's
Flandre?
not.
左上
That's not Flandre, is it?
I know. I'm just trying to tell
但是
people.
解说是路米啊，就离谱哈。
Yeah, I don't know my two hues. I know Cherno. This is not Cherno.
我觉得3分均的时间
It's Rumia.
够
Isn't China the streamer?
他
Roomy, I see. Boss dying very quickly. He seems to be optimizing damage quite well, just getting shots in whenever he can.
Oh, he's dominating this boss. She might be T-posing on him, but he's T-posing right
应该
back.
是可以的。
He's T-posing mentally and figuratively.
他就算
T-posing right back at her.
他也
Yeah.
3圈
She doesn't even know what to do. She's just trying to T-pose her way through, but she can't, and she's down.
Yep.
Oh, and there's another phase.
到就是3
This phase featuring the classic double curving attack.
啊，这个
See this in many fan games.
看后面那个红血条那一段会不会
But I do believe this is final phase. So once he beats this, the game will be over.
2飞？
I think. And it looks like he'll be underestimate unless disaster strikes.
看看应该就是
Final
Let's
attack can't
disaster
be,
strikes.
it's pretty dense. So if you got really bad RNG,
因为是这种
Could be
扩散
tough.
他封不了路，封不了路。这种
ooh, oh my word.
And crazy dodges. One hit
And
remains.
clear.
He's down. Clear.
No more T-posing.
牛
The
啊！
sub estimate award. Let's go, dude.
Nice, very nice.
这个神
And you
啊
get
我
to
们
look at T-posing Rumia.
神川
I want to enjoy the game too. What a game. What a run.
That's a fun run. That game's very good. I would recommend it to pretty much anybody of any skill level. Very fun game. It would honestly be a solid first game.
Honestly, a solid fast game, a solid speed run. What more can you ask from a game?
There's not much you can.
Not much. You got the classic sprites. You got the custom sprites. Whatever looks nice. You got the K3 screens. You know, nothing more you can ask for.
You even get a 2 view at the end.
Yeah, exactly. You got nothing more you can ask from this game. Next up, what do we have? Next up, we have the blind race.
Yeah, featuring some of the Western community, I believe.
All
Cosmo
Western.
And
Cosmoing, we got Cosmoing, we got Sele, we got Mir, aka Will Smith, and we got Joshua Boring, the new. He just subbed in last second. What a hero!
Oh, okay.
Should be cool.
I'm sure.
Should be a lot of fun. Stick around for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure that they will be commentating for themselves.
Yeah, we all love our trap games here.
It should be very interesting. I'd love to see what this trap game has to offer.
Yeah, but all the blind races should be good, man. And after the blind race, we got Nang. Don't leave for that.
And is that the last? That's the last round of the day, right?
That's the final one of the day.
Yeah. Is it an 8-hour break or something?
Well, then it goes on. Well, for me, it goes on to tomorrow.
Oh, okay. But for me, it will be the same.
Yeah, it'll be the same day.
Yeah, little 8-hour break.
Then we got and then tomorrow, Sunday. The next run starts off the 8-hour break with more Western runs.
Oh, very interesting.
I want to be the endless by Cosmoing once again. This guy, he just can't stop doing runs and chat around.
Stamina, dude.
Calm down. I mean, he did do the relay race solo
by himself. I remember that. That was a good run, though. 2 solid runs back to back. That Jimmy run was hilarious.
快点哭了，以为最后我要惨死了。你最后的神穿确实比较厉害。
I'm back. Yeah, that run was crazy. I think our commentary was sufficed, you know.
It was on fleek, as they would say.
Yeah, hopefully they can give us the reins for more commentary next year. Maybe later on this marathon, you know.
Yeah. Who knows?
If you ever need runs, just sub us in, man. We got it.
I'm ready to play, coach.
Yeah, man. Sub us in, put me in, coach.
线下集结。
I'm glad I actually recognized and enjoyed the game too.
时
I
间
did
关
not
系，
recognize it from
Yeah, because
Chloe
you
有什
would
么
have
想
not
说的吗？
known.
可以直接
To
说
be。fair, you didn't know
没
that
有
much.
就下一个。
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding.
You did your part. You knew your stuff.
Thank you.
I respect that.
And you know what? I think you knew your stuff too, Anish.
Thank you, man. Yeah, we did a good job. Oh wait, he's still nearly the 42 death run, crazy.
Dang.
有没有留言
that
啊？
was a
没有
very solid run.
就下一个了。
Yeah, very good run.
Underestimate. Even with the credits.
Yeah.
Well, not quite underestimate with
啊，
the
这
credits.
好像
You know,
没有。
close
好，
enough
那我们
for
下一个
government work.
时间比较紧张，
If she liked our commentary, you
感
might
谢
see
克
us
洛伊带
again
来的
later
那
on this
个
marathon.
没有翻车的表演，有点可惜。
Yeah, we'll see if we can get
非常
close
精彩啊，非常。
Comments too. I'll be back
啊，
to
我
see
们
the
下一个吧，
moon.
下一个
Oh yeah.
炒冷饭啊，炒冷饭啊，
That tomorrow?
出剑坑炒一下。
No, that's next week actually.
Okay.
So is permanence.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess we just leave.
Yeah, I think it's all right. Bye, everyone.
I'm sure
Thanks,
they will
bye.
be commentating for themselves
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Bitty Bit.
Yeah, for sure.
精彩。
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Everyone for watching.
Goodbye, Flavia.
Yeah, goodbye, Anish.
Goodbye. Good.